Bonjour! No, I am not knocking walls down today. No, I am not doing some DIY. And no, I am certainly not getting my hands dirty. But what we are doing today is we're going to show you around this 300-year-old house. So the first stop on our tour is the first half of this original 300-year-old building. So this was the original house that was built here first, and it's split into 3 sections. So the first half here is what was, as we can only assume, the workshop. If we look to my left here, there's also a part of a wall here, so it probably extended out into something else. Could have been a toilet, we're not too sure. But up there, we do have a couple of windows. So there is a second floor. How we get up there, I have no idea. Hello? There's no one in there. Well, I hope there isn't. Do I have to do that again? I'm actually really scared of going in here. We've been in here before, very briefly, and there was a bat in here. Oh my God. Now making it to the jump.
We've been told this was the original house. This was the first built building on the property. And this is where they would have lived initially while they built the adjoining house, and then ultimately our house we're renovating, and then the barn. So they'd have lived here, probably family, probably quite a few people who lived in these 3 houses all together. And then it looks like some point like they've changed it into a workshop, which is great for me.
Look at the stuff. Look at the floorboards, they're actually in pretty good nick. That one's a bit of a wonk though. I don't know if it's slightly, the floor's slightly raised there maybe.
It looks like it was designed that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because all the beams are still level.
Yeah, obviously it's a fire that's...
Must have got smoky joy here, mustn't it?
Yeah.
Unless they've painted it with oil.
Maybe.
So where they seal it.
Maybe. And we've got a little door here as well, which leads to outside. So maybe that was where you could go through to another room, but...
That's where that other little thing is.
What other thing?
The thing outside. Like you...
Oh, the...
Could be a toilet or wood store or something.
Yeah.
I think that might have been an old blacksmith thing.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, pen, that stinks.
Yeah, I like trumped.
Good job we don't have smell-o-vision.
Yeah. There's all the so that would have been filled with coal or charcoal or whatnot. And you'd have blown air through there, I'd imagine. What do you think? Not that.
Yes. Sorry, there's things moving.
It's only probably Pete's family. Yes, I think it must be an old blacksmith thing, you know, where they used to forge and melt metal and stuff. Because there's all the ash down there. But this though, what a treat this is.
Is that another wicker basket there? I'm more interested in the wicker basket than the vise.
This is really nice. Wicker basket, yeah, but it's not in a great condition, is it? And that's a proper vise, isn't it? Are you even looking at this? Oh, that might be for the quiz, isn't it? Take that. Loads of these. I don't know about these backings aren't as these.
Can you not make too much noise, please? I'm scared about things moving.
That's an old jerry can.
So yeah, not quite livable.
They've got floors though, to mess.
Are they? Didn't even notice. Yeah.
We'll get it cleaned out, can't we? Another vase here, look.
Plenty of advice going on here. That looks like a recent piece of wood.
Glued.
Would you believe it, Kev?
Oh, I bet he's got one of his finger planes. I bet one of these out somewhere.
You think that's a really big key up there? Oh no, it's not a key. What'd you do if a mouse just jumped down? I'd scream.
Oh, there's a fucking lot of hay down there, look, you seen it?
Hey now.
There might be treasures under the armoire.
That's supposed to protect you, Ben. Oh! Oh!
What?
I felt something crawling in my shoe. I should be really filming you, not.
See, that would be lovely, that old push bike to get by the main gates, put a basket on it.
Yeah.
Put some flowers in it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
There's all sorts of stuff in the bottom of that cupboard. Oh, I can't wait to have a look in there.
One day we'll get it cleaned out.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of the guest houses. It's a bit of a far off dream at the minute though. Yeah, would you stay in there?
Been a busy week, but not a very transformational week this week. Before we go any further, yes, I know I need a haircut. Yes, I know I'm covered in sand and mortar. Just did a mix this morning. So this week I've been doing my walls. So base coat on that is, as I keep whittling on, probably 50-60 mil of perlite insulation, and then this is the float coat. You can see it. This is nice. Skim over this. So that's what I've been doing all week, really. Well, there's no really about it. Nathan's been very busy though. He's got some great stuff to show you.
So Ben, do you want to explain the next part?
This, believe it or not, used to be another house that they've at some point knocked through into like a garage. Knocked this out, look, because that's all new. These big holes in the walls, that's where the floor beams were. That was a ginormous fireplace. I mean, look at the size of that. Chimney going up. That would have been sensational in its day, wouldn't it?
It would have been.
Yeah, crazy. And then, so this was a. Yeah, so there'd have been a second floor. You might be able to, God knows how big up there or when.
Boarded up.
But there's another room up there we've never been in. I have seen on the other side where there's a big hole in the roof. Do you remember when I lost my drone?
Yeah. And he thinks he's a prone drone flyer.
I am a pretty good drone flyer.
And you can see in there, that's got an old bike and another old little tractor thing in. And then in here, look.
This is well good.
So this bit, obviously multiple houses, and then they would have all shared this. which looks like a door for small people, it isn't. It's a well! Cool is that, eh? Then we got this. So this was an old grass cutting machine, or not grass, but cutting down hay or something, I'd imagine.
Hedges, maybe.
No, that would lie flat.
Okay.
It would cut the grass or the hay down. Jerry, it's all complete, dead cool, I think it is. And this is what I want to tart up, paint, and put on the centre of our roundabout.
Yeah.
It's even got its all tool case, look.
How cute. I never thought I'd call a tool case cute. Toolbox cute.
But yeah, it's all complete. It just needs a bit of TLC, and that'll look really nice, wouldn't it, on our roundabout?
It would. The floor, the roof has seen better days though. When we do renovate this, so this part here, because we'll split it into two properties, like we would make this bit in here like a courtyard. So we'll open this all up, and it'd be like nice to have like little bistro table sat out here, a little like string lights. Oh, it look bellissimo.
Yeah, ditching the roof, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'd leave the beams.
So yeah, leave the beams.
Yeah, it'd be absolutely sensational.
Absolutely sensational. Yo, Ben, what you doing?
I am putting the float coat on our new wall.
Oh, good. How long has it taken you?
14 years so far, I think. Well, we're busy this morning, so I've had about 2 hours on it today. But it's quite tricky around the angles.
Yeah, I can imagine. But you're doing a grand job.
Thanks. What are you up to?
Nothing. I must say I'm really impressed with my doors so far. I've just got to put a little bit more paint stripper on them, just to get off the last little bits. Actually, it's not looking too bad. And then I just need to take off like the lock, just so I can get like on the edges. I've still got this other side to do here, not that you can see. Yeah, and then just the reverse I've got to go over with, and I'll be ready to kind of like so to stain the same colour as the windows, that nice wood colour. I love it, it's so nice and soft. Finally, my door is finished-ish. I've sanded it, I've stripped it, removed the handles, etc. And now it's the finishing touch. So I want it to be the same colour as our windows and door frames. So I just need to darken it slightly. And you're probably thinking, oh no, don't do that. Well, I'm going to do it. So I've got my varnish. So varnish. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's give her a stir. Oh yeah, she needs that. She needs that. Break that film. Voila. Is anybody else like really lazy and just like wrap their paintbrushes in like some sort of cling film? So it just keeps it nice and moist and can't bother to wash it. I do that at the end. Oh, that's Benjamin's.
Yes, I've had my hair cut. Needed it though. Lovely hairdressers in town. Right, so Nathan has done such a good job on our door. So I thought as a little treat, I'm gonna sort his hardware out. So these are the hinges. Pretty bad. So this is the old lock, which I really like. I'm hoping to be able to clean it without actually taking it apart, because I'll probably never get it back together again. But you see that? I want to keep that brass, just clean it up, but repaint this black, which I'm not sure I'm able to do. So I'll take it apart, I think, actually. These are the hinges currently. So I'm going to give them a blast with my pad, this pad. And then I'm going to, got some black metal paint. I'm going to paint them black. And hopefully they'll look dead nice. So, bum, bum. A really nice time. She spoke English and I spoke French. This is a lock. I want to paint black as well. If I want to keep these bronze, is that bronze? No, that's fine. But it's hard to clean with this on, so I might have a go at taking it apart, but I don't really want to. Ouais, c'est bon. Ouais, c'est bon.
So my door is practically finished now. I'm really, really happy with it. And after doing lots of different methods, such as when I first started it, I was just using some paint stripper, and that took ages because there was like multiple layers like laid on thick with the door. There was like a grey paint and then like a orange brown paint, and that just took ages to get off. I tried using a heat gun, and again that just took forever, and I was burning the door and burning my hands. So I tried another paint gel, it took ages, and I sanded, that was quite quick. And then I found another remover gel that actually worked a lot quicker and really penetrated into the paint to remove it, and it got into the little fine details. And I think I've read a few suggestions to use like a wire wire sponge or something, a wire brush to get it out. So thank you for that, because that really worked and it really paid off. So yeah, do you think that all the aggro for dealing with this door was worth it? What do you think? And I'm just really excited about the hardware that Ben has painted, like for that to go back on. I can't wait to get the frame stripped now. So once the door is actually in place, it's gonna look fantastic, I think. Yeah. I'm pleased with it. It's not bad for my first attempt. It, by all means, it is not perfect, but hey. So, we know we said we wasn't going to give you this update, but actually I feel like I want to share with you the progress of the B room because it's actually really nice and we're really proud of it so far. So I finished lime washing the walls. So if you look, we can see nice white. I mean, it's beautiful. The windows need cleaning, but that won't take very long. The electrics still need doing, and the floor needs cleaning up as well. And we need to install the light, seal off the ceiling. We was gonna have a what do you call it? What's that thing called? Coving. But actually, we don't want coving anywhere else in the house, so we thought it might look a little bit odd just to have it in here. My current task at the minute is stripping off the paint on the door frame and also inside this closet. So I'm taking the doors off, and it's going to be like an open cupboard. So we'll like as an office, this will just be like a nice backlit bookcase. And the inside, I will lime wash it like this, the same colour that the living room's going to be. So it kind of like ties in really nicely. But yeah, it just takes a while to strip the paint off these because the coving, the edging itself isn't very, well, it's not flat, so you have to get inside the little edges and really get in there to get it off. So yeah, I'm a bit unsure whether or not to keep these little knobbly things, these little hangers. I don't know, what do you think? Should keep them, make a little feature of them, even like hang little plants off them, I guess, and have a little shelf of like plants. Oh, that's a good idea, Nathan. And then I've just got to do the door frame, so strip that and varnish it so it's the same colour as the door and the windows. So yeah, super exciting in here. What do you think to the B room? Is it looking good? I think so. And what a glorious day it is today. It's like a photo. The third part is a little bit precarious for us because the beam is being held up by a door. That's why we've got these hard hats on. Thank you, Julie. But yeah, this is a bit exciting because we've not actually been in here, but it does look like there is like a really cool feature wall at the back with a bread oven, we think.